In this video, I'll walk you through all the steps to install JupyterLab Desktop on a Windows PC. So JupyterLab is a popular open source web-based IDE for working with data analysis, data analytics, data science, machine learning, and many other things. Some of the benefits using JupyterLab over other IDEs, such as organize your work into Jupyter notebooks, which you can insert code, text, images, visualizations, or even interactive widgets. You can also work with multiple notebooks and files in a single workspace and easily switch between them. Now let's cover the to-do item in this video. So first we're going to download the JupyterLab Desktop binary. Then we're going to create a Python virtual environment to manage Python packages. Next, we install the JupyterLab Python package. And lastly, I'll show you how to select JupyterLab Desktop. Alright, so to download Jupyter Desktop binary, want to go to this GitHub repository, which is called JupyterLab-Desktop. And I'll link the link in the description below. And once you get to this GitHub repository, you want to scroll down to installation. Now, based on your operation system, and for Windows, you want to click on Windows Installer. And that's going to prompt you to download the binary. Now, save the file in your local PC. So I saved the file in my software folder, which is right here. Then I want to double click to launch the installation process. And click on agree to agree the terms and conditions. And once the installation is complete, you want to uncheck this Run Jupyter checkbox. Then click on Finish. And to make sure that you have successfully installed the JupyterLab Desktop, you can click on Windows and just make sure that the application icon is showing out on your application list. Now we're going to create a Python virtual environment that is dedicated to this Jupyter project. Alright, so I'll go into my Python virtual environment folder. Alright, so here I'm going to launch my terminal. And I'll type python-m vmv followed by the environment name. And for the Python virtual environment name, I'm going to name the environment Jupyter_playground. And enter. And once the environment is created, here let me go into the folder. Then we need to activate the environment. And since I'm using bash, I need to type source followed by the file path to the active file. So I'm going to type scripts/activate. And here I need to cd into the environment directory first. Alright, so it's going to be cd Jupyter Playground. Then I can activate the environment by typing source scripts/activate. If you're using CMD or PowerShell, then you can type the file path directly. Alright, so to install JupyterLab's server, we can type pip install JupyterLab. I also want to install pandas package, so I'm going to type space pandas. And that allows me to install both packages simultaneously. Alright, so press enter to install the packages. Now, to launch your Jupyter Desktop application, want to type JupyterLab space period. And period means that you want to launch the JupyterLab Desktop application in the project directory. And enter. Alright, so here let me close all the files. Here, let me see if I can restart the server. Alright, so it looks like it's not working. Anyway, so when you first launch the JupyterLab Desktop, you're going to see a dialog window is going to ask you to connect to a server. And basically, you want to ignore that window. Instead, you want to click on this settings menu. Then you want to click on settings. And to make sure that your JupyterLab Desktop is using the Python interpreter of the Python virtual environment, you want to click on server. And here you want to insert the folder path of your Python virtual environment. In my case, it's going to be this playground directory. So I'm going to copy, paste the folder path to this field right here. Next, you want to make sure that you're using the interpreter of the Python virtual environment. And to locate the file, you want to go back to your Python virtual environment directory. Then you want to go into the scripts folder. And you want to look for a file called python.exe. Now, holding the shift key, right click, and you can copy the file path directly. And you can paste the file path to this field right here. And make sure that you remove the double quotations on both ends. Then click on Apply and Restart. Now on the top, you should see the Python environment that the JupyterLab Desktop application is using. So right now it's set to this Jupyter Playground Python virtual environment. And just for demonstration to make sure that everything's working, so I can create a new notebook. And here I'll import the pandas module, Shift Enter, to make sure that I'm able to import the pandas library successfully. Right, so this is going to be everything I'm going to share in this video. And hopefully you guys find this video useful. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give this video a like and click on the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.